one commenter said that he's not going to watch any more of my videos until I do this song. So here we go. Hi guys, welcome to Lee Reacts. Hope everyone's having a good day. Long dramatic pause. I know I am. And we are back with our Yessaturday video of the bi-weekly, I guess you can say, since I don't really do it every Saturday now, but every 2 Saturdays I got you. So we started Talk from 1994, like 2 weeks ago. That was The Calling, which was surprisingly excellent. We had already done one track from this album, and it's like the bonus track, actually, I guess, Endless Dream, because oh, never mind, they've got a different version of it, I guess, on the studio cut. And then there's a 2002 Spitfire Records reissue, and it's got like a different version of Endless Dream. But that was the only track I've done, and I'd heard some mixed opinions on this album, you know, but I keep an open mind, and I try not to let other people's opinions sway me as best I can. You know, it's kind of hard not to, but let's see what we got. So don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe, do all that jazz, nonsense, prog, whatever you want to call it, and we're gonna listen to some good tunes. Let's go. All right. I Am Waiting by Yes. 3, 2, 1, go. This is written by Trevor and John. Bass. It's very calming. At least this section. I love that guitar.
Are you ready? I wanna live forever. Are you thinking? I wanna be inside your heart. What I'm thinking, I wanna know you're with me. Highways, starways, many ways to be open tonight.
Okay, Tony. Right? This is very different for them. It's like calming and then this kicks in. Very cinematic. They know how to use the peaks and the valleys very well.
Said she loves me. I believe her. Waited lifetimes. Say this to you. I wanna be inside your heart. Are you ready? I wanna live forever. Are you thinking? I wanna be inside your heart. What I'm thinking.
Yeah, I am, John.
Know you're with me. Highways, starways, many ways to be open tonight. Hard time, look inside your life. I am waiting.
It's very like retrospective feeling. And like love, obviously. That's John's theme.
Say you need me, I am yours. Say you need me, just because. It's a freedom, it's a freedom. Hear me now. We are made to be here now. We'll be waiting for the word as the healing of the world. Make me promises to be true. All my life, my world is you.
That's that good stuff.
I am waiting. Are you
Look, that bass is nuts. Tension and release. I wonder if that's gonna be a theme for today. Well, damn. It's so funny. I'd say that's a really good song, but it feels like it's in the wrong decade. But both ways, I feel like parts of it remind me of like like the slower parts almost remind me of like a flipped version of like 2000s alternative music in a way. Maybe even like a little bit of like the pop country stuff, just and the sounds that Trevor was using for the guitar and such. Like it I don't know, it had this certain sort of vibe and feeling to the guitars at points that kind of screamed like 2000s music to me. But then there's sections like when the intensity picked up, it felt like an 80s song, like an 80s like cinema score kind of song, you know what I mean? And it kind of felt like they were both jockeying for a position in the song, but they know how to use their transitions well from the intense piece to the more softer side of the piece. And no matter what, that bass is just always gonna be freaking thumping, bro. Like, I swear Chris is like the beating heart of this band in every song, basically, because I know at least once or twice in every single Yes song I'm like, damn, that bass, it's true. You can go watch all the videos. I promise. Every single video, and that this one's no different. Chris's bass was ever present, and especially when it was featured more heavily, man, did it just impress the shit out of me, man. And you would think after a year's worth of videos that I wouldn't be impressed by Chris Squire anymore, but no, I definitely am. And I have a feeling that a lot of you Yes fans for, I don't know, 20 years, 30 years, however long you've been a Yes fan, probably feel the same way. He is a bass monster. That's the best way to describe Chris. And you just see him, he's such a happy-go-lucky kind of guy, you know, at least that's what he seems like. I don't obviously know. But he seemed like he was such a, I don't know, a warm presence in a way, you know. He probably was, you know, a playful dude, you know, just like most of us are, but he seemed like a cool guy, you know, someone you'd have a drink with, you know. I don't even drink, I'd have a drink with him, you know. Yeah, he was definitely my favorite part of the instrumental here, other than the guitar from Trevor and the keys from, I guess that was a mix of Trevor doing the programming and Alan. Oh, no, Alan's the drummer. Tony on the Hammond organ. It had like this texture to it that I don't know how to describe it exactly, but it had this sort of like ambiance and mood sort of draped across the song, especially like in the slower parts when it like really took its time. Which I'm glad they did. I'm glad they were patient and took their time with the song, because I feel like if they had just rushed through that and it was chorus bridge, chorus bridge, chorus bridge over, you know, like it, I don't know. I mean, that's in a way that's kind of what it was, but I don't know. It's not their most proggy or most out there concept of a song. It's very down to earth in a way, and that's kind of rare for them. That's why I said this is different for them. It's not the usual Yes fare that's, you know, riding the sky dragons, you know what I mean? Like this is that's Asia. No, Asia's the sea dragon, never mind. This is a I don't know, a very more almost a mainstream in a way, but not exactly, because there's parts that make it not as mainstream. But it does have a very, I don't know, appealing nature to it. That's the best way to put it, I guess. Because like that's something I could put on for my mom, or I could put on for my girl, and they'd sit down. They'd probably enjoy that, or at least they would tell me that, you know. They'd lie to me to make me feel better, because I play all kinds of stuff, and they're like, oh yeah, you know. Oh man, it's funny because I have nobody to talk to like about this channel, like having it or anything, like how it runs, or you know, I don't really, other than you guys, like I've really no one to talk to in like real life about it. I feel like, so I don't know, I just I wish I did, because it's a very hard job. I was talking to one of our Discord and Patreon members about that the other day, because I do one-on-one chats. If you ever want to talk, hit me up. Let's go. Just gotta join Patreon and join Discord, and we can talk whenever. And just saying how much work and how much time and effort has gone into this channel, and I've done it all by myself. Other than the wonderful Patreon members who helped me with the song selections, it's crazy, man. And I did it so long, so many for so long. I literally, for like more than a year straight, I went every day. And then the past month and a half has been like from hell, basically. So I've missed a few days, but I apologize if I'm a little behind on the requests. Like they should be done for February within the next couple days, and then I can start on March. But yeah, that's my little spiel. Sorry. But the vocals, the lyrics are very good. I'd say the vocals were not John's best. I'm not saying they were bad in any way, though, because John's so good that John's not best is still great. You know, it fit the song good, but I wouldn't say it's my favorite performance of his. I think this is more of a standout track for Trevor and for Chris. Alan was definitely there. He was just keeping time for the most part, except for when the more intense section picked up. I don't know. He was more of just sort of keeping everything even keel at points, because the song didn't like, except when it got ratcheted up, for the most part, it stayed pretty even keel, you know? So Alan had a couple fills here or there, but for the most part, he was just doing his job, and he did it great. Yeah, definitely say Chris is the highlight, though. Not my favorite song by Yes, I'm not going to lie. But it still has its appeal, you know what I'm saying? Definitely enjoyed it, and it made me feel a sense of love that, I don't know, it doesn't really pop up much anymore. It's just like, it had this strange sense that, I don't know. I feel like they can just chip away at the stone that like encases your heart in a way. Yes has that power. So do the Beatles and a couple other bands, but Yes definitely has the power to, undarken one's soul in a way. And I feel like they're so positive and so pure, and we just don't deserve them. You know what I mean? But here we are, listening and discussing them. So let me know what you thought. We're gonna be doing the next track next week, which is Real Love. Surprise. I'm just kidding. But yeah, Real Love, and that's written by Chris, Trevor, and John. That should be a good one. Maybe I'll throw in State of Play as well if I've got more time next week. I didn't have much time this week, unfortunately. My mom is not taking things very well, and I've been having to drive down there and back and forth, and so I miss the other days because I stayed the night down there, and yeah. Interesting times, to say the least. So thanks for watching, guys. As always, sorry to leave on a sour note. But yeah, if you guys have any other recommendations for what we should do after we finish Talk, which, we still got some time, but I don't know what other albums from like the 90s or the 2000s, anything we should hit, maybe from the 80s. I don't know. I'm all ears. Let me know what you think. Have a good day. See you later.